want to give you my top 5 ways that you can get any buyer to say yes to your home through the staging that you can do yourself for minimal effort and very little money. Hi, I'm Lori Kutka with LPT Realty. My husband Matt and I run the Kutka team here in the Temecula Valley, and we have been selling real estate for over 20 years. And we know a thing or two about how to get a home ready for the market. So I want to give you in this video my top 5 ways that we direct all of our sellers to focus in on when selling their home and getting it ready to go on the market. Now, first off, I have to talk first about pricing. A buyer is going to say yes to your home when it is priced right. And that's a whole nother topic and not for this video today. So let's just assume we have gone over your pricing. You are priced right based on the data that we can see for the market. Now, here's the next step. You've got to get your home ready and help it stand out from the rest, from your competition. And maybe you don't have the money or the inclination to want to invest into professional staging. Now, professional staging is wonderful. There are many statistics that show that professional staging pays off, but not all sellers have the money or they're currently living in the home and can't professionally stage it and live there as well. When it comes to things that you can do yourself, there's a ton of research out there you can do, and I just want to give you a quick brief note on the 5 ways that we direct all of our sellers. The number 1 item that we always talk to our sellers about is curb appeal. Curb appeal is everything. This is the first impression when people walk up to your home. So that means if you have peeling paint around your garage, well, let's work on that. Let's get that cleaned up. If you have dried planter beds, let's get rid of all the dry plants. Let's rake out all the leaves. Let's put fresh rock or fresh bark, as well as your front doormat. A lot of people forget that their doormat gets worn from the sun and their boots. Cleaning your front door. A lot of people have dusty, dirty front doors. It happens, life happens. But when you're selling your home, give your front door a good clean, get a new doormat, clean your flower beds, touch up any peeling paint. Very, very important. These are things you can do on your own. It's a minimal cost, minimal effort to clean up your curb appeal. The second item I have to talk about is decluttering. Now, everybody always talks about, oh, I need to take my personal photos down. Well, yes, if you've got a lot of photos on tabletops and built-ins throughout the home, yes, you want to show the features of your home, not your items. I have a lot of conversations with people talking about, what should I do here? I should spend money. I should update my bathroom. And I always tell them the first thing before you spend any money is decluttering. We all have things that we love to see in our home. We all have things that we use, especially in our kitchen, 2 coffee pots, a blender, you've got your bread on the counter, you have your olive oil, you're moving. So let's box some things up to make room for those things in your cabinets if your cabinets are full. Decluttering, curb appeal are the 2 top items I talk to every seller at every price point about getting those things taken care of before we take photos and list your home. And thirdly, clean. Now, this isn't just you wiping down your counters, even if you have house cleaners that come every week. I'm talking clean. I'm talking, let's get those spider webs. Let's get that pet hair out of the corner. Let's clean your baseboards. We are talking your grandmother's cleaning. We want to clean your windows. You want to clean off your window seals, because if buyers see dirt, dog hair, dust, dirty windows, they are going to think your house needs attention, and all they see is dollar signs. We don't want them to see dollar signs, so a deep cleaning of your home, again, your grandma's type cleaning, is very, very important. This is something you can do yourself. I'm not suggesting you need to pay money, although professional window cleaners do a wonderful job, and I do think that's worth the investment, but you don't have to do that. But just simply cleaning the best you can, taking added care with cleaning, very, very important when getting your house ready, and something you can do on your own. Number 4 is going to be highlight the best features of your home. I go into every property looking around and really analyzing what is the biggest selling feature on this home. What areas of this home are going to make it stand out? Sometimes it's the backyard. Sometimes that you have a main level suite. Sometimes you've updated your kitchen, so we want to highlight what you've done in your kitchen. Maybe you have an office on the main level. Maybe you have a beautiful 4-car garage. Whatever the features of your home that you love and what your agent says need to be highlighted, that's what you want to focus in on the most. Let's just give, for example, it's your backyard. If you have a sparkling pool with a barbecue and a covered patio, well, this is the area you want to spend a good amount of your attention getting right. These are where we as agents are going to focus our videos and photos on. Find your key features, find the best features of your home, and make sure that you take care of those areas first before the rest. And lastly, my 5th way that I feel is very, very important for all sellers to recognize is lighting. You want your home to be light and bright. I've walked into so many homes that I'm showing where the blinds are closed, it's a dark room. You don't want any of your rooms to be dark. Maybe it's just that you need to leave a light on. I know it's electricity, it's so minor, but it's so important to your bottom line. You want to make sure all your bulbs are in all your lighting features. If you have a chandelier that has 2 bulbs out, replace the bulbs and make sure all of your bulbs are the same type of bulb. You don't want a yellow bulb and a white bulb and a clear bulb. No, make them all consistent. Open up all of your blinds, your drapes. If you have a dark room, then make sure you're leaving that light on when you are showing the property. Again, this is something that you can do on your own. You don't have to pay for. You just have to be mindful of it being very important. And those are my top 5 ways that you can get a buyer to say yes with just staging your home properly yourself with very little money and a little bit of effort. They are curb appeal, declutter, clean, highlight your best features, and lastly, lighting. You want to make sure your home is light and bright. Do you agree with these? I hope you do. Thanks again for watching. I hope you stay tuned to my other videos. Again, press the like button, press the subscribe button. We would love to have you back each week where we talk about all things buying and selling real estate here in the Temecula Valley.